Hello, welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. We got a bunch of NAMM news. Oh boy, we got new plugins on the way, and new keyboards, and all types of crap. Before we get started though, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. Guys, you won't believe it. We have another fucking reverb plugin. Holy shit. We got another one from Soundtoys. They already have some. I guess this one's a little bit different. I'm getting really cynical, to be honest. If you can't tell, I don't know if that was obvious for you yet. Soundtoys does make some pretty good stuff, though. It's called Space Blender. It's an algorithmic reverb plugin, and it uses a delay-based algorithm without feedback, resulting in reverb. Yeah, I don't really understand how that works exactly, but you know, hey, let's just take a look at the video. I don't think there's a lot else on it. Okay, this is not the thing here, but this sounds goofy as hell.
Basically, it's a reverb with a ton of delays and no feedback, so it has definitive starts and ends. It also allows us to create shapes, and we've got a cool little interface thing here now that does the shapes, so you can get a standard sort of non-linear thing there, gated.
So I don't completely understand it, but it does seem a bit different, which I guess is good.
And some swells in and out, and
algorithmic, right? Is it?
It is algorithmic. No convolution or anything in there. 100% algorithmic.
It looks like you can shape it yourself visually. Like you're not drawing it in, but you are kind of drawing it in, but more with like a large paintbrush, so to speak, for lack of a better way of describing it.
You just move the dot around and kind of create the shape you want.
Right, and you could do some interesting things because it's not constantly feeding back on itself. It's not building up, so you can do some giant kind of ambient washes, but they don't take over everything because each thing that you put into it is ending.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very different. I'm still wrapping my head around it, but so far I've been having a blast, and I've found some unusual things to do with it short too, like the fade-ins allow you to use a fade instead of a pre-delay, which is a very different kind of feel too.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to wrap my head around it too. I think hearing it is probably going to be the most effective method.
You'll listen to this little nothing Juno patch here, and after, as you see it passing through Space Blender there, I'm going to turn it up so we can hear what it's doing.
All right, why is this guy focusing on the Juno? Just look at Space Blender. We don't need to see the Juno, dude. Okay, that is kind of interesting. You can see the way it is doing the reverb. You can see these small little delays traveling.
Okay, that'll be 25 grand. The soundtrack's done, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny because everything I've run through it turns into a soundtrack with these big kind of washy settings, and I just totally dig it.
Beautiful.
Right now the color is getting brighter instead of darker over the time. So you hear the whole thing kind of open up and get...
all jokes aside, this is actually kind of nice, though. It does kind of have like a... It seems like it's good for creating ambiances, and it does seem clean. Generally, that kind of stuff is not super clean. You're going to have to clean it up in post. Okay, I will say, not just another reverb plugin. Very clean. Actually different. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed. I was expecting it to be some bullshit. It wasn't bullshit. Kind of having a hard time caring about these piano keyboards. But here we have it. The Nord Piano 6. I'm going to try my best. Here. I really can't find it in me to give a fuck. So the Nord Piano 6. They have the 88 key and the 73 key versions. A new panel design with LED faders, dual layers for piano and synth, with independent effects and a premium triple sensor key bed. Combined with excellent portability and our world-class sounds. Dedicated effects section per layer, 2 independent piano layers, 120 voice polyphony, unison, 3 keyboard touch options, advanced string resonance, a round robin for natural sounding repetitions, mono and legato modes with glide. Let's just hear how it sounds. All right, definitely seems like that man's cooking. I mean, if I had to guess, it seems like it has a great feel just from the way he's playing and what he is playing. Let me know your thoughts on it, guys. I don't know. I figured I'd throw the piano stuff in here because it's all NAMM news. Well, It's basically NAM news. I don't fucking know. You guys want to hear something really funny? Doing some research about Netflix competing with Spotify and potentially adding music to their catalog. Basically every source I'm looking at currently are repeating the exact same thing verbatim. They're all plagiarizing each other is what I'm trying to say. So you guys may have seen some rumors lately of Netflix possibly entering the music streaming market. Well, I don't want to say it's bullshit, but I've been looking into it for the past like 30 minutes, and all of the speculation is based off of one fucking article. An article that is 2 paragraphs long. This whole article has made people make Instagram videos, YouTube videos. We'll just read through this here. I'm gonna react to all of this shit on stream. I'm almost about to call it bullshit. It's pretty ridiculous how this all started from this one thing right here. Netflix has not even said they're going to start a music streaming service, by the way. This is just one guy saying they might, who doesn't work for them. So Bobby Owinski predicts that Netflix will add music streaming in 2025. The company has deep pockets that are even deeper now that it's cut back on original programming. This could happen, but like I said, Netflix has not said this. Is just one music industry analyst saying that they're in a good position to do it, who doesn't work for them. It would also give current Netflix users another reason to continue their subscription with the company and drop another competitor service instead. Also, like, this being like a game-changing thing if this were to happen, Amazon already has a music streaming service. Do you guys use it? I'm betting a majority of you said no. I've basically never used it. The only time I've ever used it is when, like, Alexa will play something on Amazon against my will. When I'm like, play this song.
Sure. Here's a custom mix just for you.
Hey, fuck you. Stop it. No. You see what I mean? In our next story, we have the KORG KRONOS 3. It features 300 premium sound libraries, 88 keys, or 73 keys, or 61 keys. They make it sound pretty good here, but it seems like people are not super happy about it. We'll get to that in a minute. Here are a few demos. Okay, no thanks. So it includes thousands of sound programs and combinations. They've added 256 additional programs, including an Italian piano, the Tyne EP, as well as FM electric pianos, synth pads, lush leads, and more. I feel like they're not really doing a good job of selling you on the new sounds. They've just listed a bunch of basic instruments for the most part. So it features some of the best of the Triton, Pro splits and layers, and the ensemble combination. Gotta say, the UI is not stunning. Ancient, some may say. Enhanced design for modern performance, yeah, not in the UI for sure. I mean, for the cost of this is a pretty unacceptable UI in 2025 in my opinion. This thing is a cool $3,000. I mean, I've seen a lot of interesting complaints here. They could have made the screen OLED, they could have added NVMe M3 storage, make their sound engines run on a modern GPU, HDMI out, XLR out. People are saying it's only barely better than the Oasis from 20 years ago. People are saying it's basically the same thing as the KRONOS 2. Yeah. Looks a bit disappointing. What do you guys think? Okay guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to hit the like button if you have not. Subscribe if you're new here. I post videos like this almost every single day. I'll see you guys next time.